Hey besties, it's Rosie. Okay, besties. I'm getting kind of like cosmic checkpoint vibes from the energy that I'm pulling today. Okay, it's almost like you have ended a major cycle. This is a major cosmic checkpoint. And I think we are coming up on the summer solstice. So that would make sense, bestie. This is kind of, the in between from the equinox and the solstice. We're rounding up on the solstice. So we are getting ready to advance. And bestie, I'm getting that, with all checkpoints, this is a mandatory stop. And the reason for the mandatory stop, and you might be feeling frustrated by this right now, okay? You might be feeling really ready to get to the next place if you have kind of wrapped up some big cycle in your life. The reason that you have stopped is this Seven of Cups energy, okay? Oh, and I just got weirdly choked up, bestie. Okay, there could be some grief maybe that you need to let go of. Maybe once you do that, you will be able to clearly see what comes next, because I'm getting the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is definitely a checkpoint where you are taking stock of where you've come from and where you want to go, what you want to take with you into the next chapter, and what you want to leave behind. Bestie, I'm getting that this is a time of celebration for you too, okay? I'm getting that I could be picking up on a collective of people who have like summer birthdays. So this might be a birthday you have that's coming up, or you might have just had one, or there could just be things going on around you, like cookouts, bonfires, things of that sort. And bestie, I'm getting that this is the universe's way of kind of giving back to you, of celebrating this. I'm seeing like candles on a cake be lit for you to celebrate the incredible achievements and advancements that you've made. So bestie, if you're not taking time to congratulate yourself, to be proud of yourself, do so now. Okay, bestie. What I'm getting from this is that there was a huge imbalance and injustice in your life. And whatever cycle you're closing out right now is kind of marking the end of that, the end of the chapter where you have been the one to really be the bigger person in situations that you have been involved in, okay? Whenever someone did you wrong, you were always kind of almost like this Jesus figure where you turn the other cheek and you chose a higher perspective of the people around you. And bestie, I'm getting that was very painful for you, okay? We've got the collapse card here. So I'm getting that not only did this spur probably multiple ego deaths for you, but this also probably spurred the collapse of a lot of relationships or structures around you as well. So that's, that can be very painful. Okay, bestie, I'm getting that you are a very strong person, okay? The things that you have overcome, no weak person could have done that. Like someone pretty exceptional, only someone very exceptional could have done that. And bestie, I'm getting that you did do that. But kind of the what's below the surface of that is that there's this energy of you bracing for the worst, and likely that's valid because you probably encountered the worst. Your body has learned to brace for that because it's something that was mirrored to you. There were a lot of bad things that happened to you, and so your body now has kind of braced for the worst. But bestie, I'm getting that this new cycle that you're stepping into, I'm getting this phrase in my head for my guides. This new chapter is called renewal. And I'm getting that the chapter that we're exiting was called ease. So that might have been like maybe a little bit easier. Maybe like the job that you had was a little bit easier than ones you've had in the past. Maybe you just had more downtime. Maybe it was forced downtime. Maybe it wasn't something that you wanted. But bestie, where we're stepping into right now is renewal. I'm seeing like seeds that have been sleeping below the surface coming up and like sprouting out of the ground. Like this is the thing where things in your life that have been taken from you, maybe relationships, circumstances, jobs, housing, what have you, these things are going to be put right for you. There's this justice energy coming through. Spirit, what else? Yes, bestie. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. There is a huge focus on like home, family, stability, abundance, success, like the things that aren't going well in your life, the things that are not up to par. These things are going to be corrected for you in this new chapter. Okay, bestie. Interesting. Bestie, your dreams could be telling you a lot right now. And I'm also getting the energy that one, they could be telling you, they could be giving you clues as to how this is going to shape up for you in the material realm. Okay, they could be giving you like job ideas or maybe like creative ideas or ideas on where to look, if you are kind of looking for like new housing or a job or something like that. And the other thing that I'm getting is your dreams might be a little bit chaotic right now because whatever these parts of you that you're holding on to, the parts that were started like shaking my leg as I said that. Like some anxiety, some latent anxiety that has been in your system, your dreams are going to help you work through that. So if you're having stressful dreams right now, don't get too bothered by that, bestie. Just kind of let the dreams come and like release them, journal about them if you need to, you know, cry, let out whatever emotions they're eliciting in you. But those dreams are kind of, it's almost like behind the scenes, working out some stuff in your system that was like overflow, or almost the idea of like backwash from whatever cycles you have just completed. Okay, bestie, you got the King, Queen of Pentacles. So, bestie, one thing that you might be thinking of is maybe you're inviting in a new counterpart in this new chapter of your life, okay? Maybe the last chapter of your life, you were so embroiled in clearing out these cycles that there wasn't really room for a lot that was new. This new cycle of your life, you're going to be calling in new things. You're going to be calling in the justice to whatever circumstances you encountered in the past that weren't good enough, bestie. Okay, the Moon. Okay, 10 of Cups, bestie. Again, there's this idea of like, you are calling in this happy family dynamic, and that will look however you want it to look for you, okay? That could be a partner, that could be children, that could be pets, that could be a household. I don't know. Only you know what the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Cups looks like to you, okay? Whatever your wish fulfillment is, whatever your true idea of emotional fulfillment is, you are calling that in right now. But bestie, again, there's this Moon energy coming out before it, okay? You might be seeing things that aren't there is the message that I'm getting from this Moon card, okay? You might be incorrectly projecting remnants of old cycles onto this new cycle, and it is clouding your vision a bit. 111 on my clock there as I said that. So yes, bestie, let's see what's clouding you. Okay, bestie, I pulled the Death card, and this deck that I'm using, there are some explanations on the cards written, and on this it says, growth always means leaving something behind. So bestie, I'm getting that what you're being called to leave behind is these old mindsets, but there's also this belief that anything good worth having requires immense sacrifice. And bestie, that's not necessarily true in this next place, okay? That might have been how things played out for you in the situations prior to this, but bestie, that's not doomed to repeat here. And it's important for you to understand that and truly make peace with that within yourself, because I'm getting that this next cycle is going to move forward very quickly. I got the 8 of Wands here, okay? And when things move quickly, you know, sometimes if our body, our nervous system isn't quite ready, there can be a lot of fear around that quick movement. Okay, bestie, you're really being called here to, one, feel your feelings about the things that didn't work out, okay? Don't just try to bulldoze over them and be like, this is moving quickly, I don't need to deal with that. Like, let's just close the book, you know, turn the page, keep moving forward. You're being advised not to do that here, okay? You're being advised to really sit with the grief, feel it, mourn what was lost, because that will give you a new perspective on what is coming forward. And if you don't do that, the warning here is that this next cycle could feel like a burden to you, bestie. What is actually your wish fulfillment could feel like a burden. And that is because you will feel like you do not have what it takes to carry it, okay? And the reason you'll feel that way is because you're carrying a bunch of crap from this old cycle that you were meant to let down before you pass through this threshold. Bestie, life isn't perfect, and sometimes we pass through the threshold and we still have a bundle, and that's what you're being asked to sort through right now. Actually, I just saw an ad for these bags that they were like moving bags or something, and bestie, I'm getting that. Like, if there is this energy of you calling in a new home or you moving somewhere different, really be honest with yourself about what you're taking forward in a literal physical sense and also in an emotional sense, okay? Is this stuff that brings you joy? Are the things that surround you or the things you're holding on to something that truly is something that makes you happy, or was it something that you clung to during survival mode, okay? Because you are exiting survival mode and you no longer need the things that, I'm getting like security blanket vibes, okay? Like that dusty old blanket that you're holding on to, bestie, it might be time to go ahead and throw that in the trash and get yourself a new one that marks the chapter, or that marks the opening of this beautiful new chapter in your life where you're going to get all the things that you want, okay? Don't bring those old remnants of survival mode with you. Bestie, I'm getting that this next chapter is going to be extremely nurturing for you, okay? This is like a chapter that is going to heal your heart from all the betrayals that you have faced in the past. Bestie, I think I'm going to go to a part 2.